Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now confirmed. Apparently, our Scooby-Doo's Velma is apparently now a lesbian. Which I'm not terribly surprised because they're taking everything and turning it into a woke nightmare. But as I can tell, it's like some people are like, oh, it's for representation or diversity or unity or whatever the stupid hell we want to call it. Listen, I don't want that. Stop changing characters into some things that don't need to be anything at all. It is not canon to the lore, or it's not canon to pretty much fucking anything at all. And they're going to keep on doing this to every single show, to every single movie that we had in the past, until they ruin everything to the ground. Here's the thing. There's only one great C I can see here. Or one great idea that could possibly happen. Is that, first off, they're going to run out of things to ruin. Because there will be no longer things that they can ruin. And guess what will happen? We will take that, what they earned, and make it better. So, and they can't fight back against it. See, here's the thing. They're going to think they could have the ability to do this, but in the long run, it's a fleeting plan because everything they're going to do is going to fail, and eventually it will collapse their companies. Their companies may actually collapse before, everything, before they can actually complete their full agenda. If you really wanted to see what's going on here, take a little look at these clips. It's disturbing and, quite honestly, angering.
Jinkies. Did some brilliant observations in the encounter we just had.
The cute one's right. Esteban, show them my brilliant observations. Black.
Yeah.
Yep. As you've seen it, lesbian now. And not just that, notice that the woman is black and not really anybody else for that matter. And that being said, and let me put it this way. I'm not saying it's bad for women or any of lesbians that can like another race, alright? I'm not saying that. What I am saying, it is obvious that Velma is a lesbian now, and now likes a person that happens to be black, which is again working with the narrative, because it can't be a white person, it can't be anybody other than ethnicity. It has to be, obviously black, because why other reason would it there? It wouldn't fit their agenda otherwise. So that's the reason why I'm talking about. I don't have any problem dating who they want, but obviously this is forced to put in here at all purposes, and no other reason than to just be completely stupid, for that matter. Even though we have ample time of Velma liking actual men and stuff like that, so I mean, yeah, that. So, anywho, without further ado, let's get directly into the article here. Scooby-Doo's Velma now definitely lesbian in the new HBO Max movie. Scooby-Doo has long been famous for his big reveals, with this gang of amateur sleuths dramatically cloning criminals and pulling off their masks at the end of each episode. But now, a revelation just might be the most seismic in the animated show's 53-year history. Lead to character Velma uniquely is a lesbian in the new Warner Bros. Movie Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo, with a fictional character fawning over a fellow female. Variety confirmed the cartoon's character's queerness in a new article citing excerpts from the flick released Thursday. The new film, Velma swoons over sassy character Coco Diablo. At one point, the orange spectacled brunette is so enamored by the character that her trademark glasses start to fog up. In a separate scene, Coco places her hand on Velma's shoulder, causing the queer crime fighter to quiver. Fans of the cartoon have long been speculated and assumed that Velma is gay. More recently, filmmaker James Gunn, who wrote the early live-action films and Mystery Incorporated series, supervising producer Tony Carfasone, has backed up said rumors, though any of that happening apparent on screen. Yeah, because her liking actual, I would say, men is a very huge indicator of her liking, her actively being gay. Yes, because that's literally what that equates to that. Yeah. How about you get out of your lunacy and probably maybe not have that happen. Also, it's nice to just have the characters in particular be not in have a relationship whatsoever. But I digress. Fans flocked to Twitter to celebrate the fictional character coming out, with one writing, Velma being gay is actually massive, and we're at a point in time when this major character, full of decades of old history and fans, gets to actually be a lesbian, and that's another part of our canon now. Sometimes we need to celebrate these wins. Yeah, because only lunatics people think that this is actually, okay, and in a receptive regard or whatever. However, others weren't so happy with the revelation. They destroyed Scooby-Doo with this woke, LGBTQI nonsense, just another attempt to indoctrinate children, one decried. Another claimed the franchise had been hijacked by identity politics, sarcastically sniped another, why not make Velma black and disabled as well? Are they racist and ableist? The Post has reached out to Warner Bros. For an official statement on homosexuality. The company isn't the only one to increase queer visibility in children's entertainment of late. Earlier this year, Disney's Reimagine Tomorrow announced a push for 50% of regular and recurring characters to go across Disney users will become unrepresented groups. Yeah, and this person makes a very good point here. Personally, I think that these kind of social differences need to be excluded from cartoons kids watch. It serves no purpose other than to plant things in a child's mind that grows and festers in their young and easily influenced minds. Yeah, so I agree. There's no other reason besides to, try to push this type of stuff onto kids in general because of what they're doing. Because, again, there is no actual reasoning for her to really be lesbian or gay or anything of that matter, or even being attracted to other adults in general, because it's a kids show and it should just remain a kids show. Trying to incorporate this type of stuff into a show that has no meaning or bearing into it is absolutely ridiculous. And yes, it's your only reason to really influence kids to be this type of thing. And no. And again, as kids get raised and, particularly by, I would say, parents that actually, raise their kids correctly, they would not have problems with gay, black, or any other type of ethnicity or sexuality at all if they were actually raised correctly. Now, if they were raised wrong, well, then you're going to have a bad kid regardless of whether or not they're watching this or not. So it's just all down to the parents at the end of the day. And the fact that they're putting this in really shows that they're just trying to push this onto kids and ruin great shows that had nothing to do with it at all in the first place. This is a turnoff to a lot of people that don't actually want to watch this. I don't find this as a great milestone because it's like saying, oh, wow, this is a great milestone for, like, Robin being gay. Why from the Teen Titans? Why would that be great? It has nothing to do with anything at all, rather than to be pushing an agenda honestly, it's just stupid. I don't like this type of stuff that they're doing. I don't want shows to be constantly pushed on stuff like this, and I'd rather just shows, or kids cartoons in particular, be apolitical first off, and asexual, which means just they're not really attracted to anything. It's just a kids show, and that just what happens to be. Maybe they show attraction to some things, maybe, but having stuff pushed onto this is just absolutely ridiculous. And this show is probably not going to do well anyways. But this is just a reality that we're living in now, and we have to deal with it. Hopefully, we can have change, and it seems change is coming, but it's just not fast enough. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, take care. Oh, another thing to add before I end. This will be the only video for today. I have other things I have to deal with, unfortunately. So until I can get that done and when I can come back, this will be only the video today. I apologize. I will be back tomorrow with a normal schedule. But unfortunately for today, I do not have the time to do so. I apologize beforehand. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, take care.